So okay, here's the thing. In the world of mythological creatures, there are a number of really popular hybrid creatures, like the Chimera, or the Griffin, or the Minotaur. However, much like YouTube, there are the popular or universally recognized ones, and then there are some more obscure and less well-known ones. So today, I'm going to introduce you to the world's most underrated but coolest mythological hybrid. It's not the most obscure mythological hybrid ever, isn't that right, Yipatril? But I think it's not nearly popular enough considering how frickin' rad it is. If you know me in the real world at all, then you already know this creature because I talk about it a lot. I drew 4 different designs for this guy in my last sketchbook alone. Other than myself, though, and with a few exceptions of other YouTubers or odd B-movies, I've only seen this creature show up in media specifically made for the purpose of depicting mythological creatures in large variety, like the webcomic Skin Deep or the show Grimm. It was in Percy Jackson, but even then, if I remember correctly, a joke was made about how nobody recognizes it. So, let's dive right into this magical adventure, shall we? First off, we start with a very common animal in mythological creatures, a lion. Pretty standard, there are lions everywhere in mythology. You got your chimeras, your sphinxes, griffins and stuff. Then, it gets a human face. Still pretty standard, you have centaurs, harpies, sphinxes again, and all those. After that, you add on some bat wings, which are pretty common for evil creatures, like dragons, demons, or Danny DeVito. So this is, pretty standard. Lion with a dude face and bat wings, right? Well now, it gets weird. To start, we make it red. It's a red dude lion bat thing. Then it gets a dragon's hind legs, bull horns, and topping it off, it gets a scorpion tail and a triple set of shark teeth. And finally, a voice that sounds like a harmony of flute and trumpet music. Now we have a red lion dude bat dragon bull scorpion shark thing that sings in orchestra music. Oh, and it kills people. Like, a lot. Eats them whole, too, bones and all. This lovely fella is called a Manticore. Now, the description of this guy varies from source to source. This is just my favorite of the commonly used variants. Sometimes it doesn't have wings or horns, often it shoots spines like arrows, sometimes it's basically just a lion with spikes on its tail, sometimes it has tiger or boar parts, and so on. Now, while admittedly some of the original ancient art of this charming lad was, less than intimidating, more recent interpretations are pretty much always awesome and super, super homicidal. The Manticore originates in Persian mythology and was later adapted into Greek and Latin folklore, with its original name being... hold on. There it is. The original name is Manticore, meaning man-eater. This guy is a huge conglomeration of rarely used monster parts. You don't get a lot of monsters with shark and scorpion bits for some reason. Like, I imagine the design meeting for this guy went something like this.
Okay, so Amir has a new design concept for us today. Take it away, Amir.
Okay, so this guy's a red lion with a dude's face, bull horns, dragon legs, and bat wings.
Okay, but what if he had a scorpion tail?
What?
Oh, and shark teeth.
Piruz, are you off the ancient Persia equivalent of your medication?
Oh, and he sings like a brass instrument? Dude, it'd be so rad. And it shoots poisonous spikes.
You are so fired.
I can only imagine how weirdly terrifying it would be to be a character in the legends encountering one of these guys, especially if you'd never heard of it. Just picture you're walking along in the desert, with your donkey cart or camel or whatever, and all of a sudden you hear... And you're just like, what in Ahura Mazda's name is that? When BAM! You've been eaten by the ancient Persia equivalent of a Legend of Zelda boss. Next day, some other character's trotting along and finds nothing left but your shoes and a vague sense of unease. Then he gets eaten too. As I said, this guy is by far my favorite mythological creature, and I'm not sure why people don't know about him. Everyone knows what a griffin is, everyone knows what a sphinx is, but nobody knows what a manticore is. He's like the red-headed stepchild of the legendary monster world. If someone could make these guys real and then somehow domesticate one, I would pay so much money for a pet manticore. Everyone else is talking about danger noodles and doggos, and I'm just like, nah fam, get me one of these spike floofs. I just wrote and then recorded the phrase, nah fam. This seems like an excellent place to end the video before it goes any further downhill. Thank you for watching, and don't die.